She had one of these at that. It's a wonderful house. Quiet, calm, cool, like fresh linen laid in wicker trays. There's something beautiful in every corner, flowers and freshest smell. That's my grandmother there. She was beautiful. And that's me. Collectibles. Oh, I bought little knickknacks and trinkets that I distributed to all the sundry, but I've never cluttered myself up. May we have some quiet in here, please? I think there was a lot of people in here pushing.
The Valley and 10 million almost.
Twice a year.
You know, the heavy.
I encountered an earlier stage. Why?
Dusty, meaningless life, suffocating, sumptuous and boring. Heirlooms don't make me laugh. I mean, I just can't bear the gentility of some galleries and museums. There's so much work around now I find completely grim. I can't be bothered with. I mean, it's complete tripe. And I hate people who are producing neat, tidy work. I just don't like eggs. Now, this is an artist who's doing exactly what she wants. I mean, it's a breath of fresh air. You know, I asked her once what attracted her to this subject, and she said, it just interests me. It's what I want to do. I mean, she has the capacity to surprise me on a regular basis. Sometimes she comes in here and I offer her coffee, and I get the feeling that maybe the cup is clean enough for her. And the next thing I hear, she's off in Africa somewhere rolling around. Now, this is easy. And she's the real one. She's pretty old. And she was the songs from other sectors.
Everyone knows that you got a ton of pride. You know, you've been a brilliant player throughout your career, but you know, the court history and all you know, you come to be very productive. And you're 40 years old. Right now, to go to a swamp and you know, absolute worst times is all I've ever seen on. And there's the calls that you got
that caused him to sit down, play only 31 minutes. This is now on the road. It's in place for the habit one. Take us into what you think a little more than half an hour before takeoff.
Almost. And this wouldn't be a thing to them, except that I'm a success. And it just shows you how narrow their lives are. You never was more enough to question what I know already, to open me up as a human being so that my life is more deeply significant. Now, this is a piece that I find extremely challenging, okay? I mean, this is the kind of thing that no one without our precise I stop every day once or twice and I look at this. Somehow I feel better. Don't ask me why. I mean, I'll be tired and I'll be sitting in a chair with my head down nearly to the floor. And I look up. I don't claim to be competent. I like art, but I don't know very many artists' names. I mean, I'd like to, but I haven't got the time. It's always the same, you have to have the time. I've got a lot of trinkets and odds and ends, I found in aunts and uncles' attics. They were terribly tarnished and rusty, but I cleaned them up. All those things, they're worth a bit now, they're cleaned up. This place is no museum. But the vases aren't dust traps either. I mean, that vase now. I needed a vase for flowers, so when they asked me what I wanted, I said a vase. And they got it, because I know how to make good use out of it. They know not to buy me things I won't use. I don't have money to throw away. I don't agree when they say get something you like. You often have to do things in life that you don't like to start with, but then you just have to like them. My mother liked to keep things clean. My mother would dust and help cook. It wasn't her job to cook. There was another one whose job it was to cook. She would come home, scrub their house.
Breaking my guess.
Flowers. She passed away, my mother. Slow death in a terrible small room. I went to museums to see what it would be like to live in a big, clean, quiet house. I learned just from looking. I always wanted to be a beautiful person. I don't know, maybe it's a fine piece of art, but it's not for me. I wouldn't know what to do with that. This is the kind of thing that only means something to a particular type of person. Don't think that I don't understand. I understand. I understand that it was produced to mystify me, that it was produced to exclude me. If you're not one of those people who affects history, and most of us aren't, how are you supposed to enjoy looking for personal meaning in the souvenirs of that class of people who manipulate history to your exclusion? I think it takes a pretty blind state of euphoric identification to enjoy somebody's power to exclude you. I mean, when I go to galleries, I usually end up feeling angry and powerless. I find myself thinking, who are these people, I mean, where did they get their money? What does all this have to do with my experience?